Hey everyone, it's Living Dead Gal and welcome back to another Sims 4 CC showcase video. Today we are going to be covering my absolute must-have custom content eyes. I'm going to be looking at my default eyes, all of the eyes that I have in the face paint section, also known as like contact lenses, and I'm going to be covering some additional add-ons that you can use to customize your eyes and make them even more unique. Now, the one thing that I will not be covering is non-default eyes, and that is because I don't really use them. I do have some in this category, but it's just two sets of eyes by Noodles that are a little bit older and my defaults, and that's because I don't really use any non-defaults. I don't like to clutter up that area too much. I prefer to preview them in the face paint category. So if you're looking for non-defaults, we won't be covering that here. But let's go ahead and dive right in with my default eyes. The default eyes that I am currently using are by Northern Siberia Winds. I absolutely love these eyes. They also have some additional colors that you can use in the face paint section. They're technically Maxis Match, but I think they really work for both Sims, whether you're Alpha, Maxis Match, or Maxis Mix. I absolutely love these. I've been so happy since I've installed them, and yes, they work for infants. Now, moving into the face paint section, these eyes by Crybabies I absolutely love. They used to be my old defaults. We've also got a lot of eyes here that I'm going to be showing by GoPalsme. I tried to just do a sampling of my favorite eyes from my favorite creators, but literally anything by GoPalsme I love. They are my absolute favorite creator for eyes. I really like eyes that are striking, that have some depth to them, and have like a little bit of gloss to them. I don't like anything that looks like flat or dull. So even though I have a ton of eye CC, I'm still really picky when it comes to choosing eyes for my Sims. And GoPalsme just always kind of has fit the aesthetic that I'm looking for the best. I love their eyes. There's so many different varieties, but they just have like a really nice, clean, realistic look that I always love. And I've also been a lot more into Sims 3 Melancholic's eyes lately. I really like some of the like glossy effects they add to them, and what's great about their eyes is that they have so many color swatches. Like, the possibilities are endless, and I'm going to be linking you for all of their eyes to their master post that they've just updated everything for infants, and they've also enabled the eyes to work with color sliders. So these should all work. You don't even need, I don't think you need the color slider mod for this because it's in face paint, so it should just work with like the makeup slider in game, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but it does work with the color slider as well. So I mean, your possibilities are just completely endless. And I think that they probably have some of the most realistic looking eyes out there that I've seen, just as far as like if you really want realistic looking Sims. You know, and I know a lot of people are kind of into that, you know, regardless of whether you're more Alpha or Maxis Match. I know a lot of people like really realistic looking eyes, and it makes sense because I think they really help your Sims to pop a lot. And I would definitely say out of all the creators that Sims 3 Melancholics probably look the most realistic, at least to me, even though, you know, obviously we have like some really cool shades that are kind of unique colors and like, you know, technically unnatural colors. I think like they still have plenty of room with like the base colors to really go for a very realistic look. And another thing too, with a lot of these eyes, they have heterochromia swatches as well. So you can definitely create that effect in your Sims. I think in the eye coming up, I'll actually showcase one of those options, but it works. I think they have an add-on for tons of the eyes that they have available in the post I'm going to be linking you to. But the heterochromia swatches are available in the accessories section, and you can apply them to any of the eyes that they match with. You just have to find the correct eye number to match it, and you can give your Sim really beautiful heterochromia. So I really like that they include that add-on as well, just to allow even further diversity and representation for your Sims. We love seeing that stuff in game since, you know, we can't currently get it like with the base game, you know, or with no CC. That's one of the things that I really love about downloading custom content, is features that we couldn't otherwise have in the game. I also love these eyes by Obscurus. They're more unnatural. They've got these like sparkly effects that really kind of glitter in CAS. The set that they come with is actually really cool. So check out that entire post that I link you to, because there's some other good stuff there as well. These eyes by The Darkstone, I absolutely love them. I use them a lot on my vampire Sims. I just think they're gorgeous. and they have like a super occult effect. They've also got a couple others that are a little bit more realistic looking. I'm not going to show too many like occult style eyes, but just a few unique ones. Most of the eyes that I'm showcasing here would be like for your everyday human Sims, but there's a few sort of like occult like features that I thought I would showcase here just because the eyes are so cool and they're must-haves in my game. But yeah, Darkstone has a lot of really cool stuff, and they've done a lot of collabs with Obscurus. Back to some more by Northern Siberia Winds, same creator that I showed you guys my default eyes for, but they've also got some really, really nice eyes as well. And I know I said, you know, I'm not really showcasing non-defaults, but I do believe some of these creators, like if you are looking for non-defaults, I'm not sure which, but I do believe a lot of them have non-default versions of some of their eyes as well. So you can definitely like check out these creators and see if they have any non-defaults if you're looking more for those versus the contact version. The one drawback of using the contacts is that you have to apply it to every single outfit. And, you know, if your sim goes to work or something, they're going to take the contacts off, which is why I like to have default eye replacements as well. But for me, I don't know, I prefer having them here because, as you can see, I have a ton of eyes in my collection. And when I get into that default menu, when I used to just download default eyes, I could never find the eyes I was looking for. It would take me forever to find the right eye. And this is just a little bit easier for me visually. And I like being able to kind of apply it here and change it out. I've got a couple more by Ramus Sirion as well here. I'm only showcasing a few of their eyes here, but if you are looking for non-defaults, I believe they have a bunch as well, but they have tons and tons and tons of custom content eyes. I mean, just pages of them. So you can check out their page on the Sims resource for lots of cool stuff, both like very realistic eyes for your human Sims, and they also have some really cool occult eyes like these siren eyes here. So lots of stuff that you can use for lots of different looks and different styles of Sims. They're just a phenomenal CC creator in general. I've also got these Poppy Eyes by Praline Sims. These are my favorites by them. I love the little ring in the center. And this does actually have a heterochromia swatch as well. I just didn't showcase it, but that one does have it. And Praline has like a huge master list post of eyes. I only showcased one here, but if you check out their page, they have tons and tons and tons that you can download. I am going to be showcasing a little bit more by them later when we go into eye effects as well. But now we're kind of moving into some of the funkier eyes, more occult style. Tatey has really good stuff if you're making some supernatural Sims, or just if you want to do something like fun and funky, a little more cartoony. Like I love those eyes with the stars. And then these eyes, I absolutely love these for alien Sims. So now we are going to move into our eye add-ons. So these Catchlight overlays by Pixis, they're eye flex that I absolutely love. I use these on tons of my Sims. They can be found in the accessories category and also I believe in tattoos. Now, most of these other additions we'll see in the tattoo section. I've got a couple of different Catchlights by Peachy Fairy. I really like these as well, similar to those by Pixis. They just add like little flecks to your eyes, different sort of glare effects from the light. We've also got some different eye glosses. So this one by MSQ Sims is really nice. These little details, they're so subtle, but they help to really customize your eyes. So if you have maybe one or two pairs of your favorite CC eyes and you're constantly using those, but you want to add something a little bit different for the Sim that you're working on, all of these little eye add-ons, these different highlights, I've got a ton of them here that I'm going to link you guys to. They all can kind of help make your characters be more unique. I love things like that. I love little subtle details. They may not seem, they may seem so small, especially when you get into the game, but for me it just helps me really visualize my character when I'm in CAS. Like these Catchlights by Sims 3 Melancholic I think are absolutely beautiful. You can mix and match them with all kinds of eyes. I think right now I'm mixing and matching them with like some eyes by MSQ Sims, but they also look really good with my default eyes as well. I've also got a couple of different scleras. These just kind of change the sort of like the whites of the eyes, which helps to add a little bit more depth and dimension to the eye. So I know I talked earlier about not liking like super flat eyes. I like eyes that have more dimension. I hope that makes sense. This sclera by Rey Mysterion is probably my favorite of the scleras, but I do have a couple in here. We've also got some capillaries, which are like the blood vessels in the eyes. So I know that's like a super small detail, but it's really cool, especially if you want to have your sim have like some more bloodshot eyes. The scleras and the capillaries, those are some cool things to be able to add, especially if you're a storyteller and you like to take lots of pictures. You know, you could just like pop into cast if you wanted your sim's eyes to be more bloodshot for whatever reason. I won't go much further there, but you know, so lots of fun stuff. I've got a couple of cool light reflections by Northern Siberia Winds that add just like some different sparkles and things. Again, these would be good for like if you were to make a fairy. I mean, I know we don't have a fairy occult, but if you wanted to make a fairy sim. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you guys is this DIY eye kit by Praline Sims. So these probably, I think they probably look the best with like Praline's eyes, so check out their page, they have tons of eyes. But this DIY kit comes with so many pieces, more than what I'm able to show you here, but there's tons of different effects you can use to kind of add like half colors to your eyes, to add like little hearts to your eyes, to make like some different glares, like lens flares, just so much cool stuff. Absolute must have, I would say, for eye customization for your Sims. Definitely grab yourself this kit. And it also comes with a sclera as well, which is super important to have for more dimension in your eyes. And that is it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found some stuff that you all liked. If you did, just please hit that thumbs up button down below. That lets me know that you'd like to see more content like this. Thank you again for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!